Did you hear? Elden Ring is coming out in 3 months. A new game by the Dark Souls guys. How exciting! It has day-night cycles, large open worlds, horseback riding, crafting, hunting and gathering. Wait a moment, those are all shit mechanics that I consider dumb and boring. How can a game that has these things possibly live up to the Dark Souls legacy? Oh, I have a magical horse that appears and disappears when I press a button. But oh no! I gotta collect 100 twigs to upgrade my bows. In Dark Souls, you upgrade your weapons with the metal that comes from your defeated foes. I assumed that you chose not to waste our time with hunting and gathering because you wanted to focus on the action. But now you've stuck all these mechanics in there just because you had a bigger budget? Was Dark Souls only good because of budget limitations? The same thing with day-night cycles. I assumed you picked a good time of day to focus on the atmosphere, but now it's just whatever time of day it happens to be. Yeah, that'll be real cool, real doom and gloom Dark Souls type gameplay. Well, I guess it's just all happy Zelda-like gameplay now, isn't it? I don't know. One in-game day takes 1 hour to pass. Why did you feel the need to inflate the passage of time like this? I like how in Dark Souls you just exist in a timeless void, so I assumed that you went from being a dumb zombie to amassing all the power to kill the final boss in like 3 days or however long it took you to beat the game. But in Elden Ring, now we know exactly how long it took. More like 100 days, because each time you die it's a new day I assume, and each time you rest at a bonfire, another day wasted. Oops. Well, better watch out, boss. You see this little guy amassing power and challenging you repeatedly once a day? You're just gonna wait for him at the fog gate every time? You're not even gonna bother locking the door? Wow, I'm so glad we're now in a world where time passes, so you're just sitting there waiting for your inevitable doom as you face a harder and harder enemy, and you're just not even doing anything. Wow. Cool, yeah. Okay, that one may be a bit of a nitpick. A while ago I made a video rant about how I hated horses in video games. Because I fucking hate horses in open world games. If your map is so large that you need a horse to get around, you should have made a smaller map. The only time where a horse is acceptable is if you have horse combat. Okay, that seems to exist in this game, so that's good at least. You can even shoot your bow and arrow from the horse, that's pretty cool. But you still had to make the maps way too big to accommodate horseback riding. And what did you put in that level? Animals that you can hunt for resources? Ugh, no. When you hunt animals in a video game, is that ever fun? Has it ever been fun to you? Not to me, no. They're innocent animals. I don't like killing them. I mean, I'm not like really opposed to it, but it seems like a huge waste of time. And the gameplay is really boring too. All you do is try to sneak up on them, and then they usually die in one hit. Oh my god, it's so boring. And I hope you don't have to do it a lot to grind for resources, because that would be so lame. Anything, please. I'd rather have an escort quest. Anything but hunting. Well, that's probably just me. Well, hope the horse combat is worth the boring shit. Sure glad we have horses now. Well, I guess the foraging could be alright though. If you can just run over the resources like apparently you can in the Vati video. But this is what I want to see from the Dark Souls team. How many bosses are just going to be horsemen that you have to fight horse to horse? Surely that's really boring if it's used repeatedly. I really hope there are enough Dark Souls-like areas where you can't summon the horse, with really tight level design. Oh man, this whole thing is giving me kind of Vietnam flashbacks to Dark Souls 2. You can even dual-wield greatswords just like in that game, and you have those stupid torches that take up a weapon slot. Oh come on, that's not interesting gameplay. Really, we're just gonna be spinning around two big blades, huh? What I liked about Dark Souls is that you had more grounded combat. We had to watch out, like, oh, the enemy's holding up a shield, I better use different strategy, wait for him to attack. No, just gonna wail on him with two greatswords, that's what we'll do. Cool. And I really don't like that they added the jump button back in. I mean, in Sekiro you're like more lightweight, so it makes sense, but in this one you can have like heavy fat armor, and then you do a jump attack in it? I mean, I don't know, that doesn't seem right. I mean, I feel like that's gonna kill your knees, but okay, I guess. I guess we're like ninjas in heavy armor now. I'm really afraid this game will have too much freedom that will allow you to negate the skillful challenge provided by the games Dark Souls 1 and 2. Alternatively, it could also be way too hard and stupid, like Dark Souls 2, where you can do all this fancy stuff, but then they just spawn 3 bosses on top of you in a small room. Have fun. Well, at least it's not Sekiro, where you're forced to play with a katana for the entire game. What a nightmare, am I right? I'd ask you guys what you think, but since this is a popular game, I'm sure you're just uncritically hyped and won't even admit that it has flaws until the release of the next game. Like in Dark Souls 2. Oh well, leave a comment anyways, and subscribe for more.